It's June 18, 2022. Welcome to CBS Saturday Morning. Americans in peril. 2 U.S. military veterans fighting in Ukraine appear to be captives of Russian forces. And as the war in Ukraine escalates, another American is missing in action.
Gun reform negotiations. The Senate may not be able to meet its timeline to finalize the details for a bipartisan gun reform deal. We'll have the latest on the bill's sticking points.
Travel nightmare. After a week with endless cancellations and delays, more problems are expected this weekend. Details on the hundreds of flights already canceled today. Plus, what caused one of America's biggest commuter rail systems to abruptly shut down.
And on the line, as wildfire season begins, we look at the new ways to prevent mega fires and the growing concern for the men and women who risk their lives fighting them.
But first, we begin this morning with a look at today's eye-opener, Your World in 90 seconds.
Russian state television has shown video of 2 U.S. military veterans who went missing while fighting in Ukraine.
A third American has also gone missing, but there has been no official confirmation by the U.S. or Russian government.
We don't know where they are, but I want to reiterate, Americans should not be going to Ukraine now.
We're in the plane for 3.5 hours on the tarmac. Yes.
Travel chaos heading into the holiday weekend. Airlines have canceled more than 3,000 flights as the summer travel season kicks into high gear.
We're going on 14 hours now.
The FDA gave the green light to COVID vaccines for children under 5.
All that's left is the CDC's approval.
Police say the third person shot at a church in Alabama has now died.
The suspect is a 71-year-old.
U.S. Capitol Police arrested a group of staffers from The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, accusing them of illegally entering the House of Representatives office building.
CEO of the WWE, Vince McMahon, is stepping down after reports that he paid off a former mistress.
U.S. Open rookie Cam Young on the 165-yard par 3-6. It's pure hole-in-one.
That is something special. A celebration at SFO as the now 4-time NBA champion Warriors return home.
I'm not going to lie, I'm hungover. We had a great night last night. We had an incredible night.
Red star Joey Votto made a young girl's day. The girl asked in a sign if Votto would make a TikTok with her.
Votto agreed and took a moment to learn the moves.
I say right foot creep, walking with that heater.
The internet is eating it up right now. Then the young fan definitely has some bragging rights now.
The double under your feature on your way to...
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
We got into the
Nice job.
Yeah, forget Joey Votto as a player. I love him.
Jack is always trying to get me to do the gritty, which is horrible. If you ever try to watch it, I cannot. Adults can't do it.
You know what? He did better than Stephen Colbert and Tom Hanks did with their TikTok impersonation. So that's all I got to say.
That was phenomenal. Bravo, Joey Votto. Way to go. Welcome to the weekend, everyone. You can TikTok later. I am Dana Jacobson, along with Michelle Miller and Jeff Glor. And this morning, we're going to take you to Britain, where a new exhibit on King Tut has just been unveiled. Hear how this time it's not just the boy king who gets all the acclaim.
Then we'll go shopping for one of the hottest accessories around these days. Luxury watches. They have exploded in popularity, and it doesn't matter if you have millions to spend or just a few $100. Hear why it's happening, and we'll talk to such collectors as Grammy winner John Mayer about why these timepieces are so special.
Also, we'll catch up with acclaimed author Hilary Mantel at her home on the coast of England. We'll learn about her latest work, and we'll get a surprising revelation about her future.
Then we hit the streets of Harlem here in New York to get a bite of some Southern classics. Chef, entrepreneur, and cookbook author Melba Wilson is known for the comfort food served at her beloved restaurant, Melba's. Now, for the first time, she's expanding her empire. We'll see why it's worth a trip in the dish.
And we'll wrap things up with a performance right here in the studio from singer-songwriter Christian Lee Hutson. He'll perform along with special guest Phoebe Bridgers in our Saturday session. That and so much more is all ahead. But we begin this morning with Russia's relentless artillery attacks across eastern Ukraine as it bombards key cities in an effort to capture as much of the Ukrainian east as it can. At the same time, Russia is apparently holding 2 Americans, both military veterans, as prisoners. A third American, also a military veteran, is MIA. The 3 joined Ukrainian forces to fight the Russians. On Friday, Russian state television showed video of 2 of the men, Alexander Druki and Andy Wynn, both from Alabama. Chris Livesay is in the city of Kharkiv in northeastern Ukraine with the latest on this. Chris, good morning.